it is still Tuesday somewhere. So we are about to get into these live readings. I wish there was a way I could zoom out of this a little bit. Okay. So about to get into these live readings. I am going to start with the sign of Aries. Yeah, hopefully I can remember all the signs off the top of my head. All right, so we're going to ask the Creator to join us here today. We're going to ask my spirit guides and all of your spirit guides to join us here today. Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction. What does Aries need to know at this time? Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction, please. When they start flipping out like this, I literally put these back in. I like my answers to be clear, you know? Get some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction. Honestly, it's like, I don't like the way this is standing. Let's see if this is better. Yeah, that's better for me. Ooh, Aries, we need some discipline. Aries need some discipline, and they need to get rid of that, some type of situation here. Some type of partner. Let's look into it. All right, so the very first card that came out was this Empress in the reverse. This Empress card in the reverse, to me, this is symbolic of someone who is in need of discipline. This needs to be, your spirituality needs to be prioritized. You need to be tuned in, doing some meditation, listening to your inner guiding compass, your voice within you, because there's a decision regarding a love situation here that needs to be made. But if you're not in alignment and you're not listening to the highest vibration of self, then it is a possibility. I don't know. It just seems like there's a better option that wants to come in here with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and then the King of Batons in the upright. Looks like there's a better option that is that wants to be presented to you. But there is this situation here, whatever this looks like this is some type of energy that is familiar. Oftentimes we may linger around in familiar situations just because there is already people base so much off of history. History. I've already been talking to this person. They already know so much about me. All these things like that. But this person does not serve your highest good. And the highest version of self understands that. And that's why they've already turned their back on the situation. But this energy is still showing up. So it looks like to me, Aries has, and this is not going to be for every Aries. It never is. The readings are going to be based on whoever this is for. I don't know. It's gonna be whoever it resonates with. So somebody is giving a little bit too much situation to a dead end situation, and they're not creating room for a new opportunity in love with the person who is actually able to give them some attention and energy and have space for them. So Aries, major decision coming up. Buckle down on that spiritual discipline just overall, so that you can get some so that you can get that love that you desire in girlfriend, okay? So let's go ahead and move on. What's the next sign? Aries, and then Pisces? No, Pisces comes before Aries. Taurus. Okay, give me some insight on Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? And for those of you who are taking the Art of Seduction course, I did upload. I think I unlocked the next course like 2 days ago. But I don't know if it sent you guys a email or not. I asked the live earlier today, and I can't remember what anybody said. Anyway, give me some insight on what Taurus needs to know right now. Give me some insight on what Taurus needs to know in this moment, please. Let's see. Hey, Shari. What you doing up? I thought wasn't nobody gonna be up. Lock that thing going. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the Chariot card, we got the Magician card, and we have the Six of Swords here. So I feel like Taurus, there is a situation But there's something that you're moving. There's an energy that you're moving out of. I see you intentionally moving forward and beyond a situation that may have had you feeling like you were stuck for quite some time. Finally see some progress going on here. I also see this magician in the upright. That magician card speaks about, he's the energy, he brings the energy of the alchemist. So this is taking like a situation that is, it could be considered to be toxic or just not really necessarily serving your highest good. This is taking that situation and making the best out of it, okay? So that's in the upright. And then I'm also seeing the Six of Swords here. So if there was somebody that you were having difficulty working with, someone that you made, this could be like a child's father, mother, something like that, somebody that you are forced to kind of have a rapport with that may not have been working so well in the past. I feel like that situation is going to work out. It's going to pan out. Something that was a required relationship that was not working out for a while is finally going to find level footing and it's going to move forward because you are looking on the bright side of things. You're no longer allowing yourself to kind of soak in the energy of the things you don't have control over. So that chariot is coming in and it is moving you up and out of this energy. So congratulations. It is now time for you to turn over a new leaf. Taurus, upward and onward. And all these cards are coming up in the upright, so I don't feel like you're going to face any challenges within this current time frame, okay? All right. You said it's only 11 there. Oh, y'all, I don't feel good. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't necessarily feel like I'm coming down with a cold, but I feel like there's some type of sinus thing going on. Somebody said I sounded nasally earlier. I had 7 clients today. I had 8 clients yesterday. And I just been talking. So, excuse me if I'm going a little bit too fast. But I want to get this done. So let's do, what's next? Is it Gemini? Gemini. Give me some insight on Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at this time, please? Give me some insight on what Gemini needs to know at this time. Do I sound nasally, Shari? I feel nasally. I've been taking my some herbs. I took some oil of oregano today. I need some omega-3. Give me some insight on what does Gemini need to know during this time. It's actually Gemini season. I'm putting these back in, y'all. I don't like when too many come out. Don't make things more difficult than they have to be. Gemini. Don't complicate things, Gemini. Let's see. Happy Gemini season. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. And that's why I'm like, let me hurry up and get this done because I don't know how I'm going to feel when I wake up. You know how when you go to sleep and you kind of a little bit not feeling good? Either you're going to wake up and you're going to feel better or you're going to feel worse. So I don't want to risk it. Gemini. Why y'all energy all over the place like this, per usual? I'm going to keep these, actually. I'm going to keep these. I'm going to give Gemini an extra card because it did come out. But it came out, this came out first. I'm going to give Gemini an extra card because it did come out and it is their season. So, Ace of Batons. Ace of Batons always speaks about viewing an obstacle, feeling as if the obstacle is larger than what it actually is, or that it's more challenging than what it actually is. This is speaking about someone who is kind of like looking for excuses to slow down the progress. It's like, well, I made it this far, but it's still so much farther to go, or it's still so much that I have to work on. And like basically trying to focus your energy on other things so that you don't have to move beyond this energy of the Ace of Batons because it feels like it's a bigger task than it actually is. But if you realize there's the energy is already working in your favor because the Ace of Batons is burning. So that means it's not going to be this big stake of wood forever. As a matter of fact, you can make the most out of it and you can look at it and see it as a, like any natural thing can either, like this fire can either warm you or it can burn down a whole village. But if you look at it from the perspective of what can I make, how can I utilize this energy? What is the best that I can do with these current circumstances? How can I solve this current issue or use this energy to my benefit? The Ace of Batons looks as if it is a larger obstacle than what it actually is. And I feel like you are going to move beyond this energy. It's just going to take some work. That Three of Pentacle energy means that, especially when it shows up in reverse, this is actual effort and work, and you probably don't feel like it. And sometimes it's just as simple as that. I don't feel like putting in this effort. I don't feel like putting in this work. I don't feel like, doing this back breaking stuff because I'm not seeing the results or the rewards from this fast enough. So there's not enough momentum to keep this energy going. But it's necessary energy. Whenever the Three of Pentacles shows up, that means that that's necessary work that has to be done in order to move through that energy, in order to move through the energy of the Ace of Wands. Now you also have this Five of Cup energy in the upright. Who did this show up for? This showed up for Aries. The Five of Cups here in the upright speaks about turning your back on a specific situation, a situation that no longer serves you. This could be a relationship that you know no longer serves you and it's time for you to move forward that you might have been hesitating on releasing. This could be a job. This could be anything that is no longer, it's not creating a comfortable space for you. You feel uncomfortable when you're in the presence of this person, place, or thing. So take a mental evaluation and ask yourself, what is it that is no longer serving you that you need to release, that is anchoring you to a specific energy that is just, honestly, it could be something that is blocking your finances as well, with the King of Pentacles showing up in the reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse speaks about not feeling financially secure or stable. So pay special attention to your finances right now, because this could be a time for overspending. Also, with this being your season, typically we like to splurge on ourselves during our own birthday months, our own birthday seasons. But just be mindful, make sure all the bills and everything is covered, and don't overdo it this Gemini season. Okay, so happy birthday to all the Geminis, and that is what I have for you right now. So let's keep it moving. My phone is about to die. I am making record time. We are already on Gemini. So what comes next after Gemini? It is Leo? No, it's not Leo. Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, Leo, right? I don't know. Leo finna get their reading now regardless. So give me some insight on what Leo needs to know right now. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, you're right. Oh, well. Leo turn now and then Cancer after Leo. Thank you, Shari. Mine just drawing a blank. Give me some insight on Leo, please. Why did I just find out I can go live on this channel? So the whole time I'm struggling because I don't have storage. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get these readings out? I don't have any storage on my phone. I bought this little USB thing that's supposed to take pictures off my phone to make more space. Whole time, I could have went live on here and just let the live videos be what they are. I did not know that. Dang, next time I do this, I got to turn my camera around. Turn it sideways instead of straight up. I be forgetting. Give me some insight, please, on Leo. Insight on Leo. I wonder if it'll be easier if I do like fire signs, air signs, earth signs, like do them separate like that. Give me some insight on Leo, please. I want to start going live on YouTube, though. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I like the idea that I don't have a live following on here yet, because it's like, ooh, I could just vibe out in my own world. No, yeah, Leo's is on some. I guess that's all we need from Leo's. Leo's is in a tizzy right now. My ex is a Leo. My bad, y'all. My ex being a Leo has made it difficult for everybody right now, okay? Y'all are in a tizzy, Leos. Y'all are all in the reverse. Y'all are all topsy-turvy. It looks like there was supposed to be a decision made previously, right? That decision was not made. There was not a conclusion that was came to. It looks like there was somebody that you were supposed to come into agreement with, and you guys could not find common ground. And so this looks like this has caused some issues. Yep, what I say, Six of Swords in reverse. This is not getting to common ground or coming to an agreement, or seeing things from the same point of view with someone that you need to be able to be someone that you need to be in agreement with in order to move forward. Looks like this could be surrounding some type of money issue as well. This was something that two people were partnered with and they were supposed to be focused on. Somehow, some way it could affect your finances. Doesn't necessarily have to. But either way it go, this situation is not working out. If this is a love situation, these are two people who are not behaving like partners. If this is a work situation, these are two people who are not progressing in a specific project that they were partnered up to work on together. Either way it goes, neither of these people are reaching the actual goal because they are not working together. They are not compromising. They are not listening to one another. And that is keeping their energy stuck. So, Leos, you don't know everything all the time. Now, I usually give Leos y'all praise because I do feel like Leos typically only speak on things that they're truly passionate about. And that passion can sometimes be intimidating, right? But I feel like, Leo, sometimes even though you do know you are right, it's not in your best interest. Why am I still shuffling? I'm supposed to be. Even though you know that you are right, it's not in your best interest to try to go back and forth with somebody. It's just a waste of time. So sometimes you just got to take a step back and let things be what they are. And even if it doesn't, if you are right and it doesn't pan out how you knew, or if it pans out how you knew it would based on the fact that the person wasn't listening to you or whatever, maybe that's a lesson that they need to learn. And you can't protect people from making mistakes, okay? This Nine of Cups here in the reverse speaks about options and choices, but when it shows up in the reverse, it's saying, or the lack thereof. So in this situation, you probably don't have a choice and you have to work with this person, or you have to go along to get along when it comes to this person. And it's going to be easier for you to just do just that than to try to be right. It's going to be a lot of wasted time trying to be right or get through to this person. This person, whoever it is that you're working with, is going to have to learn the hard way. Okay? And that's going to be in your best interest. Leo, that is what I have for you. So let's get into Cancer. Y'all, I'm like, that's why I got to get this done. If anything, I might have to do half tomorrow because, like, my sinuses is really draining. But we're going to keep getting it done as much as we can. So we do Cancer, and then after Leo is Virgo, right? Yeah. Might be able to get through all of them tonight. Give me some insight on Cancer. That came out like, it almost looked like I tried to pick it out, but I didn't. So let's see if it came back out, if it comes back out. Because most of the time when I put cards back in, if they don't feel right, they'll come right back out, y'all. If they meant to be out, they'll come right back out. They do not need my help. I done reset the whole deck messing with me. I'm going to get this camera angle and stuff together, y'all, eventually. I'm going to get it together eventually. Oh, Cancer, you catching a little bit karmic debt here. Why you was treating somebody bad, Cancer? What's going on? Ooh, the Cancers, y'all are perpetual victims, child. I don't know what be going on. Cancer and accountability are like oil and water, child. Maybe it's just the men Cancers. No shade to the women. I'm not going to hold y'all accountable for the men because as a woman that is an Aries, I don't like when people try to hold me accountable for that foolishness the men Aries be getting themselves into. Okay. Cancers, yeah. Cancer, you are going through some type of lesson based on, looks like to me, with this Hierophant energy, this is knowing better and not doing better. And the only reason why I say that, if this card would have came out by itself, then I would have said like, oh, okay, yeah, you're on a spiritual journey. You're experiencing lessons that are helping you to become more enlightened and things like that. But nope, the reason why I say you are not making the best decision for yourself, or for your own karmic debt, or this is something that is catching up to you from the past. The Hierophant is showing up, and that speaks about doing things the righteous way, even when it may feel as if no one is paying attention or nobody is looking. This is a card that speaks about integrity, and it's a card that speaks about knowing better, right? If you can see, he's blue in the head. He is enlightened, honey. He knows what's going on. Nobody has to teach him. He's not a rookie at this. But you get this Ten of Swords, and this Ten of Swords is coming from a place of like, you should have learned your lesson at the 9, but somehow, some way you didn't. or just decided to not make a decision or make a move in a specific area, and so one will be made for you. This Ten of Swords is literally feeling like the weight of the world is against you, or like you are taking hit after hit or blow after blow, right? You don't want to move forward anymore. You are completely riddled with these swords, and it feels like it's just overwhelming. You have this Four of Swords here that's showing up in the upright as well. Now, I'm not going to say Cancer is just being their same old dramatic self. I really feel like this is some type of karmic debt. This is some type of hurt that you bestowed upon somebody that you are now feeling, okay? And you may have felt like you were the invincible man because you ain't never felt nothing like this before, so you didn't even realize that you was causing this type of pain on somebody, or you didn't really care. You never really had to consider it. But it looks like this was something that was done with malicious intent, and now it is the debt of this. So if you are any of the signs that I've already read and you're dealing with a Cancer, and they did you dirty, just know that karma is coming up. If you are the Cancer, just let this energy work through, honey. We all have to deal with our karmic debt at some point. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it is what it is. Just let the energy process through. It's the end of a cycle. It's the Ten of Swords. Extract the lesson. Move forward. Don't wallow in it. I know it's difficult to say that to a Cancer because you guys are so emotional. But hey, being emotional does not make you innocent, honey. It just makes you a crybaby. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I love you. Okay, let's move on. Virgo, right? Virgo. Okay, give me some insight on Virgo. Please. Wow. Ooh, Virgo. Virgo is in her own world, honey. Virgo is not messing with us. Virgo don't care about a doggone thing. Virgo is like, my cups belong to me. I tried to offer my cups, at some point, and you ain't take advantage of what I had to offer. And now I'm reserving the best cups for myself. And now you sitting up there wallowing, crying. It might be the Cancer crying over the Virgo. No, I'm joking. But look, now you sitting up there at my feet trying to beg for my attention. And child, I'm over it. Virgo is absolutely over it. Virgo is giving themselves what they was trying to get from. This looks like a love reading for Virgo, child. Yep, what I say? I just be knowing. Seven of Cups speaks about saving the best of you for yourself, okay? Pouring into yourself. You don't have time. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I hope they don't flag this. This person down here, though, they just trying to get whatever they can get from Virgo, because Virgo has already willed their energy back in. They don't have time for this. If you don't appreciate me, baby, I appreciate me, and I don't need anybody to validate me. That's the energy that the Virgo is in. This is divine feminine energy, and finally focusing their energy on things that really matter, which is investing in themselves. Okay, you also have the Five of Cups. Who else got this? I know Aries got this, and I can't remember who else, but somebody else got this. I think Gemini. I don't know. Somebody else got this Five of Cups here in the reverse, and I feel like this is turning your back on a situation that no longer serves you. Whoever this was that was not appreciating Virgo, honey, Virgo has already moved on, and this person is crying over spilled milk, but Virgo sees a beautiful sunset in her horizon, and she's going to continue to move forward to that sunset. She has no time to be sitting up here wallowing on over these spilled cups, because when she tried to offer you the cups, you felt like you could do better, and there was bigger and better cups outside of Virgo, and now you see that Virgo is the cream of the crop, and Virgo is the one for you, but it's just too little too late. And you can only blame yourself. So Virgo, instant enough, I don't think this reading had, I mean, I'm not going to say it didn't have anything to do with you, but if you're feeling like you have to focus your energy on yourself right now, you need to disconnect your energy from a love situation that could be potentially draining, then do what you got to do. My bad, I had to throw them because the nudity on my card. But yeah, if you feel like this situation is overwhelming you and it's not growing you, it's not aiding you, it's not giving you what you need to move forward, then you already know what you got to do. You got to end this chapter and move forward. And Virgos, only like a Virgo can. When a Virgo shut their energy down and out, baby, good luck, Chuck, getting back in on a good side, getting back in their good graces. So I don't think you're making the wrong decision whatsoever. I do see this Five of Swords energy here in the upright. That Five of Swords, though, to me, that's not your energy, Virgo. That is the energy of the person that you are no longer choosing to deal with anymore. It's a lot of endings coming up, and I'm not going to hold y'all. Out of all the readings that I've been doing lately, these past couple of days, this week, oops, my bad. These readings have been relationships that are ending. Like, it's a lot of toxic situations, which I would have expected that to happen around Mercury's retrograde, which is it's not Mercury's retrograde. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Planetarium had to look into that to see why it's so many relationships that are finally coming to an end. But y'all already know endings mean new beginnings. So let's keep it going. We did Virgo. Now, who comes after Virgo? Is it Libra? Is it Libra? I don't know. But in an effort to keep this going, let's just get Libra done. Give me some insight on the Libra, please. Give me some insight. What does Libra need to know right now? Because I want to go lay down. What does Libra need to know at a time like this? Give me one more card for Libra, please. One more card for Libra. All right, thank you. Let's see, what do we have for Libra? Line-ass Libra. Say no, I'm just playing, y'all. All right. A lot of reversals for the Libra. Libra, you are so confused. You are so conflicted. You are so challenged. You are so in this mental tug of war. You do not want to go back to the old ways, the old version of you. The Four of Pentacles always speaks about things that you have found comfort in once upon a time that no longer serve you. This is indulging in things that are strictly for the lower vibration of self. Now, oftentimes we find comfort in things that appease the lower vibration of self because if we're going through some real things, then we're looking for things that can distract us. So this can be substances, this could be food, this could be hobbies or people that you shouldn't be around anymore that you've outgrown, but you're finding comfort in it because you're seeking a sense of familiarity, but that desire can lead you to a space that no longer serves you, which will cause you to repeat lessons that you don't want to repeat. In your heart of heart, you already know this. You already know it's time to move on, but you are afraid to do so because you don't know what that looks like on the other side. And that makes a lot of sense. You also have this Seven of Pentacles here that's showing up in the reverse. Yeah, this is you having to build yourself up and having to, it's like getting to that energy of the 7 and then having to start back at 1. And it's like, dang, I've already put so much progress in. Why do I have to start back at 1? But the thing is, if you start over now, you have an opportunity to get it right. It's not necessarily you falling all the way off or having to start over completely from scratch. It's just getting some realignments. If you have to do the exact same thing that you've done before and you have to take the exact same steps, right? It's not going to be as difficult. It's not like you're just being thrown into a situation that you don't know how to maneuver or what to do or how to do the things. It's like you're going to be operating off muscle memory. So you'll be able to get back to the 7 very quickly and even exceed the 7. You just have to look at it from a positive perspective of being able to make a better situation and starting off on a clean slate. You also have this 5 of Cups here in the reverse. But you know what, Libra? I feel like this is you feeling like you've been left out in the past, in the cold, left in the past. Somebody is turning their back on you. This 5 of Cups, look at y'all. Look how many times this came out today. In all these readings, everybody is leaving relationships in the past. Let those old relationships go, honey. We need a good reset, okay? We need a good reset. Everybody is talking about how they want to be in relationships and they want, all these beautiful things, but everybody's holding on to the most toxic versions of relationships ever, not allowing themselves to experience something new. I feel like this is a complete shift across the board because we keep on getting these 5 of Cups. And that 5 of Cups energy speaks about leaving and moving on regardless. So, Libra, it is time for you to let go of the past and let that new beginning cycle in for you, okay? Otherwise, you're going to hurt your own feelings and you're going to try to start feeling like you're going to try to figure out why you think that, why does it feel as if you're not good enough for this situation, you're not good enough for this person, when really you guys have just ran your course. And I understand that you really want that situation to work out, but you're going to drive yourself crazy trying to fit into the world of someone who has already emotionally, mentally moved on. Do yourself a favor and move on back, okay? Let's keep it moving. The next one we have is, who comes after line as Libras? No shade, I'm sorry. Libras, October, Scorpio. Okay, give me some insight on Scorpio, please. Give me some insight on Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? Let's see. Ooh. Then who do we have after Scorpio? Sagittarius, and then Capricorn, And then Aquarius, and then we done. Give me some insight on Scorpio, please. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio, you got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That is your very first card to come out. I feel like there was some type of situation that did not work out for you, Scorpio. With some type of relationship situation, you did not understand why it didn't work out. You really wanted it to work out. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be anything that you had your heart set on. You wanted this to work out in your favor. You really wanted to see this move forward, and it just didn't. It doesn't even feel like the wheel wasn't turning in your favor as much as it feels like the wheel wasn't turning at all. And sometimes that happens. Maybe it got stuck. I don't know. It's some type of road blockage. But on the bright side, I do see the Knight of Cups coming in, and they are coming to offer you a couple of. And they're only coming to offer you a couple of. This isn't a situation where it's like, oh, maybe you or maybe another person or maybe this or maybe that. Like, nope. This couple of is specifically designated for you, and there's no second guessing in this. So even though this situation did not work out, and you may have took a blow to your ego, I do feel like this Knight of Cups is going to come in, and it's going to help you to restore your ego. Okay, Scorpio? So don't feel like you are just down and out and you take an L after L. You might be taking a couple of L's, but you're going to bounce back from that. You also have this Empress here in the reverse. And I also feel as if you are not making decisions that are in the best interest of the highest version of self. It looks like you are doubting your intuition, or you are potentially doing or making decisions that are in the heat of the moment that are throwing you off balance. The Empress speaks about Ma'at, which is the goddess of truth and balance. And when we see this in the reverse, this could potentially mean that you are lying to yourself in order to maintain a specific situation or relationship with someone, and it is not doing you any justice, okay? It's only turning you in a tizzy, and it's not getting you what you want right now. So Scorpio, what I believe you need to do right now is to be patient, take some time to recover from that ego blow, and allow yourself to move on from that situation so that you can properly heal the wound to the core, okay? That's what I have for Scorpio. Now let's move on. I already said it out loud and I'm still confused. November, Sagittarius. Give me some insight on Sagittarius, please. Whoa. One more card. Oh, okay. Is that 4 cards? All right, we could do 4. What's going on for the Sagittarius? Double in reverse. Sag. Universe here in reverse. Emperor here in a Sag. The universe did not send you that toxic partner. That was not the universe's doing, okay? The universe is like, we tried to tell you that man wasn't no good. We tried to tell you not to take a chance on that man, and you decided to take a chance on that man. And it don't have to be a man, partner, whomever, whatever. If it don't apply, let it fly, whatever it is. But the devil card and universe card in the reverse is like, why was this person, why would they send me this bleep bleep, explicit. And it's like, that wasn't us. That was your free will. And at the end of the day, when it comes to your free will, you are entitled to make decisions that you feel like are in your overall best interest. But this emperor comes in, this laying down the law, honey. The emperor is coming in and bringing in discipline and routine. Whatever this situation was may have thrown you off for a little bit, but it's not here to stay. It can't be here to stay. I also see this Two of Swords here that's showing up in the upright. The Two of Swords, to me, that speaks about typically this is equal and opposing energies. So this could be two people in a partnership who need to come to an agreement, but they are bumping heads because they are equally and oppositely powerful. This could also be a boss employee relationship where you're bumping heads with this person because you just feel like they're trying to throw their weight around, or you feel like they're trying to control you based off of the fact that they have access to something that you want or need. Either way I go, you ain't letting it happen and you're protecting yourself. So I don't necessarily feel like this is blocking anything. I just think that there is a little dance going on. So it is prolonging some things because of some ego trips that's going on here on both sides a little bit. But honestly, I do feel like the Sagittarius is trying to protect themselves. So let me get, for whatever reason, I feel like I need one more clarifying for Sagittarius, y'all. I'm sorry. I tried to keep it. All right, that's it. Whatever this is, Sag, this is for you. Okay, yeah. So you're going to move on beyond that situation shortly. You do have the Chariot card here in the upright. The Chariot is moving upward and onward. It is somewhat of a slow pace, but it doesn't matter because it is guaranteed. This is a guarantee. Then this can also be physically moving as well, Sagittarius. So if you've been thinking about actually picking up and moving, you feel like you might need a change of environment, then this will be a good time to start planning to do so. Okay, Sagittarius? Now let's get into these Capricorns. What do we have for the Caps? Come on, Caps. What's up, Caps? I feel like the Caps are starting to see what everybody else see now. Caps, are you starting to see your worth? Ooh, child. Give me some insight on these Capricorns. Are you starting to see your worth, Cap? Almost. Capricorns is almost there. You got this Nine of Swords here in the upright. I do feel like the Capricorn is finally getting down to some, I'm not going to continue to accept less than what I deserve. And if that means that I have to get up from this spot that I found comfort in and make myself uncomfortable in order to be in a safer environment with people who have my best interest at heart, then guess what? That's just what the hell I'm going to have to do. This Nine of Swords here speaks about feeling as if it is only so much more that you could take. But the reality is like, that's because you've been dodging hella bullets. And it's time for you to really look beyond this unsafe territory and put yourself in a better environment overall, okay? It just looks like, sometimes we allow situations or people around to stay around much longer than what they are supposed to, based on the fact that we feel like we know them, or we feel like it's not that bad. But if it's a Nine of Swords, honey, it's even worse than you can even imagine. It is time for you to get up on out of this toxic situation, Capricorn. This is for a Capricorn that has been going through a very toxic situation, and they know that they deserve better than this, but they have been allowing themselves to kind of just coast based on the fact that they feel like it's not that bad. But please watch your words, because you don't want things to get worse. It actually absolutely is bad, and it should never get this bad. Whenever you feel like you're at this 9 energy, you don't have to get to a 10 in order for you to finally walk away. If it's time to move forward, if you feel like you are not receiving what you need, or if you feel like it is not a relationship that is honorable in the eyes of God, then you already know you need to move forward, okay? You also have this Ace of Swords here in the upright, which speaks about being victorious. I do believe that you have the ability to be victorious in anything that you choose to do in this lifetime, including but not limited to walking away from situations that no longer serve you. At any point, at any time, you have an opportunity to start over from the beginning, start from scratch, and be even better than or move farther along in life much faster than you may have thought that you would be able to. Okay, so keep that in mind. The victory is already yours. I feel like there's somebody out there, there's a Capricorn out there that needs to know that the victory is already yours. If you feel like you've been going through something for quite some time and you just can't take it anymore, find the courage. If you can't find the courage, then pray for the courage. But it's time for you to move on beyond this, because you got this Emperor here in the reverse, and the things that are meant for you, you are unable to grasp because you're not sitting on your throne how you're supposed to. You're not sitting upright. You don't see yourself for who you are. You almost do. You're getting there. At least the Emperor is showing up, but at the same time, it's not in the upright because everybody else can see your worth but you, Capricorn. This is for a specific Capricorn out there who needs to learn how to value themselves and see themselves for who they are. Okay? This is a very crucial step in your journey right now, but I am proud of you for getting to this 9 and not allowing it to turn into a 10 before you deciding to disconnect from a situation that is toxic. You're toxic, got me slipping under. All right, last but not least, Aquas. Give me some insight on the Aquas. And if I missed anybody, I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm going to have to make it up tomorrow, okay? I don't think I did. Now, how do Aquas get so many cards out? That's crazy. Let's go. Okay, we're going to make it quick and we're going to read it. All right, so we have the Eight of Batons here in the upright. I feel like Aquarius, you guys are moving really, really quickly. You're moving fast through some energy that may have felt like it was holding you back for some time. And I'm giving the energy of like a boomerang or a slingshot. That's the energy I'm getting. Like somebody being held back for so long and now they finna ricochet across the room somewhere. Okay, so that's a good thing. The Eight of Batons is a good energy, but I feel like it could be somewhat chaotic. Um, it's like there's a desire to move forward so quickly that you might not really take the time to actually compute and realize that there's going to be a lot of unnecessary movement. And if you just kind of take your time, you can go to exactly where you want to be instead of getting lost on the way there. You got the Two of Swords here in the reverse. This is someone who is trying to guide you properly or offer you some type of advice that you are not being receptive of. Two of Swords in reverse to me, especially Aquarius, is you guys just don't really like to listen to people. You will, but you have to have a great respect and regard. You don't look at life from a perspective that you can learn something from everybody. Aquarius is really be feeling like they are smarter than and better than people, which I'm not knocking, do your thing, whatever helps you sleep at night. But this Two of Swords is not serving you. It is not allowing you to, you're not benefiting from being at odds with so many people at once, okay? There's going to be some people that you need to phone up, Aquarius. I know ain't nobody going, none of the Aquarius going to want to hear this, but there's some relationships that you need to work through and problem solve for, Aquarius. This is now part of your lesson. I feel like there's some things that you may have said or did and you didn't do right by somebody, and they are in need of, and you are in need of, for your own consciousness, to apologize, to release some of this energy, this conflicted energy, some of that Omri energy when you know you was just being an a-hole for no reason, and you could have allowed that person to express themselves without shutting them out and things like that. That's the type of energy I'm getting from that. And you also have the Seven of Batons here that's showing up in the upright. That Seven of Batons energy, to me, this is somebody who feels like they have to do everything on their own, or it's better when they do everything on their own, but really you are stressing yourself out. And it is actually better to be in the energy of people who appreciate you and who you can find, um, just a mutual comforting type of energy. That's the best space to be in. Friendships are necessary, relationships are necessary. Family is actually necessary, Aquarius. This is coming from the black sheep. But still, I feel like, you can't live life thinking that everything that you do is for yourself, by yourself, because I think that you're going to get to a point where you're going to hit a brick wall and feel like that everything you've done has been in vain based on the fact that you keep shutting people out, okay? So if this is you, Aquarius, please stop doing that. Stop that right now. I'm also getting this energy of the King of Pentacles here in the upright. That King of Pentacles, Aquarius, I think you are getting some type of financial stability is going to serve you in this current energy right now. It looks like you may either be offered a promotion, some type of money is going to come into you, or you're just going to take some time out to get better with your finances, do some financial planning, some budgeting, things of that nature. This is definitely maturity surrounding your finances. So shout out to you, and yeah, congratulations. And I think I got all the signs. If I miss one, comment it below, and I'll get it tomorrow. But that is what I have for you. I'm finna take some Buckleys and lay it on down. Hopefully I'll get an opportunity to go live tomorrow, because I do really just want to go live on here and show my face. But right now I look like I just look terrible, and it happens sometimes. So I will see you guys tomorrow. But I am posting this to my Patreon tonight. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it published on here. All the videos that I post on here that I post to my Patreon, I unlisted from here, so nobody can see it but my Patreon. So that might be a go. I don't know, but right now I'm posting it up, and I love you, and I will see you guys